On today's show, Cheryl Blanchard from Alzheimer's, Tennessee, joins us to share some important insight on the early detection of the disease, along with details about an upcoming event to support their mission. Then meet our Purple Paws Pet of the Week. Hint, he may be a bullfrog, or not. And we have another inspiring America 250 moment that you absolutely are going to love. So hang tight, let your hair down, and get ready to bounce into another great show. Good Morning Murfreesboro for Friday, May 15th, 2026 begins now.
Good morning, Murfreesboro. I'm Lance Chandler.
And I'm Rachel Albertson. Thank you for joining us for another week where we talk about what makes Murfreesboro shine.
Yeah, and we've had a good week this week.
We had a shining star.
We did have a shining star. That's a big deal. That's a huge deal. And we want to congratulate Jordan, even though he was runner-up.
He was.
He was runner-up. I'm just saying. He represented Murfreesboro well. The events that we had here for him, the support that was there, and the guy that he is just amazing. And we're so proud of you, Jordan. We can't say enough about you and give you enough praise, man. You did an amazing job, and you are just immensely talented.
Yeah, and an all-around good guy. I know Hannah had mentioned how him praying over her, helped her. So it's not just about being the number one. It's being the right person and a good person, and I think he really demonstrated that in amazing ways. So thanks, Jordan.
Exactly, yes. And it's been pretty good weather this week. Let's hope that keeps going.
Can I humble brag for just a second?
You sure can.
So American Idol showed the parade right before we had gotten some signs printed because we wanted to make sure that people had signs to show Jordan how much we love him. And our sign with Good Morning Murfreesboro was in the footage.
Yeah, it was in the shot. We made the cut.
We made that cut. Yay for us. Sorry.
If you go to Networking for Awesome People, you'll understand that inside joke, guys.
Yeah, we made the cut.
We made the cut.
We made the cut. So anyway, that was cool for us.
Yeah.
If you didn't see it, go back and watch it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was very wet, but it was a lot of fun, and they did a good job representing Murfreesboro on that too, as well.
They did, yes. Okay, so back to the weather.
I'll give you a fun fact about that. They did a whole day of shooting for like 2.5 minutes of shot, and everybody at Oakland, although they were appreciative of it, they were there 3.5 hours, and the Oakland section was like 20 seconds long, and they're like, "Wow, we did 3.5 hours for 20 seconds," which is great.
Which
means
it's fantastic. Our editors do an amazing
job. Yeah, so it was people don't, I think, realize that when they're doing this, it takes a lot of time to get a small section of film, and they did a good job taking all that they did that day and cramming it into one thing and showing and showcasing Murfreesboro and Jordan and his relationship to the town.
Absolutely, absolutely. I know you're going to talk about the sun shining, but do you have a joke for me today?
I do have a joke, and it has to do with if the sun would have shone on a farmer's crop. Okay, here we go.
What? I already don't get it.
All right. Why did the farmer, after an unsuccessful year of growing his crop, quit and become a musician?
I don't know.
Because he had a bunch of sick beats.
You know that harvesting sugar beets is a whole thing. You can go down a rabbit hole on
guys.
the internet on that one.
Here we go.
All
Doom
right.
scrolling on sugar beets.
It's a really big thing.
All right. Give us our Southernisms. All right.
Southernisms. If you are talking, all right, first of all, welcome to Murfreesboro. We're full. But since you're already here, we're going to help you acclimate to the way people talk, things they say. This was just kind of fun. I know we talked about something similar the week before last, but people are sugary sweet here and they talk so nice and you think they're complimenting you, but sometimes they're really insulting you and you don't notice. So you always bring something to the conversation.
Okay.
Confusion mostly.
Yeah.
And if you said that with a southern drawl, you might not know you're being insulted.
Yeah. I mean, that's a polite way of saying, you're misguided.
That's another one. But I'm sure that all made sense in your head as another one.
Yeah.
I can relate to that.
Here's the thing. In the South, people come here from other parts of the country and they go, "You guys are so friendly." We just have a good way of sugarcoating it.
Yeah, Southern hospitality.
We're always not that friendly. We're saying things and other Southern people are like, "Ooh."
Yeah.
It did make sense in my head. Thank you. All right, let's talk about our national events and things that are happening around the country right now. This week is National Police Week, so thank you for your service to our police officers.
Thank you so much.
They're They go above and beyond in our community. We have great police officers in our community. They help serve and protect, and they have a very dangerous job. So make sure that if you have a police officer friend, family member, or if you know someone that's a police officer, just give them some love and thank them for what they do for you.
Absolutely. I could not imagine, and that's not a job for me.
Yeah.
It doesn't involve reading a script. I can't do it. Just kidding. Today is also NASCAR Day. And I'd love to give a shout out to my sister Danelle, who brought me to my first NASCAR race. Yeah,
race.
you know,
There you go.
it's considered sports, so I don't have it. But anyway, we had a lot of fun, and I think at one point we were running and we got picked up in a golf cart by Elliot, somebody's driver. There's an Elliot. Elliot last name, right?
Yeah, I can't think of his last
Yeah.
name either. There's so many drivers that come in
I
and
know.
out.
Trace. I don't. Anyway.
If you know the
thank
last
you for
name,
taking
comment
me
it
out
below.
now. You guys help me out here.
Yeah, there's so many race car drivers come in and out. I can't think right now when I'm on the spot. But no, my father-in-law is a huge NASCAR fan. So
Yeah.
So if he'll know.
Yeah.
He'll know.
Yeah. I'm gonna tag my sister and have her tell me who it is.
All right, and you know here in Tennessee we love our barbecue, especially Memphis style and everything that's going on. Tomorrow is National Barbecue Day.
Wow. And we have some great places here
We do
in
have
town.
some
Yeah,
great
yeah.
places here in town. Some
Tag
really
your favorite.
good- Yep, tag your favorite barbecue spot. Right, competition right now. Here we go, barbecue
Yeah.
competition right now on the show. Let's go.
And Sunday is Emergency Medical Services Day. So along with the police, we have a lot of EMS and firefighters and lots of other people that come on a scene of an accident or tragedy or medical
Yes.
thing. So we thank you all.
Yes, and they're out there saving lives. I mean, in situations where you and the person can't think of what to do
Right.
and someone's in something, they keep their head and they help a lot. So, just give them praise. And then on Monday is National Visit Your Relatives Day.
And you do that a lot.
I do visit relatives a lot. And wheels keep on turning all the time. I'm like Tina Turner out here.
Tuesday is Celebrate Your Elected Officials Day.
Hey, we had an election. That was a lot of fun.
did.
That was a lot of fun.
Thank
So celebrate
you, everyone
them.
who voted.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everyone else can't complain.
And then Wednesday is National Pick Strawberries Day. It's that season. It's strawberry season.
It
I don't know if somebody knows of anything going on in this
There used to
area.
be, but
There used
not
to be
anymore.
strawberry picking, but there's not. But if you'd like a little drive, Portland has a big strawberry festival this time of year. So yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thursday is National American Cross Founders Day.
Got it. That was a lot.
La, 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 la.
Well, we also need to thank our wonderful sponsors. We have South Central Bank,
Superior Overhead Doors,
Valley Growers,
615 Insurance,
Info Rules Social Media.
KDGi Architectural Firm.
You changed it today.
I went low.
I know, you were
and then back up.
You were like R&B version of it.
It's the B side of the. Oh, not a 33, 45.
45.
Yep.
There you go.
If you don't have anything to do this weekend, you're not looking hard enough, and you're definitely not watching our show. Think blacksmithing is a thing of the past? Think again, Murfreesboro. From May 14th to May 16th, the AACB 2026 Blacksmithing Conference takes place over at the historic Cannonsburg Village with live demonstrations, family activities, vendors, auctions, and incredible craftsmanship. You'll hear the ring of a hammer on an anvil, meet talented makers from across the region, and shop everything from handmade art to blacksmithing tools and supplies. It's part of a history lesson even, a hands-on experience, and all-around fun for the whole family. Don't miss one of the most unique events coming to the borough this spring.
Have you done one of those or gone to a blacksmithing thing?
I saw them doing it once.
It's extremely hot if you do it in the
Yes,
summertime, first of
yes.
all. So be prepared for that. Wear cool clothes. And then it smells because it's like metal burning.
Right. I saw them making horseshoes once.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I've seen nails made and all that fun stuff.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Murfreesboro, if you love true crime, then this event is about to change the way you see it. Private Icon 2026 is coming to MTSU May 15th through the 17th, and this is not your average crime convention. And it's Private Eye, EYE, like it's a thing. This immersive 3-day experience dives deep into real investigation work, breaking down timelines, forensic evidence, legal challenges, and how professionals actually approach cases from behind the scenes. Hosted at MTSU's Criminal Justice Department, this event is all about truth, critical thinking, and understanding the real process behind investigations. If you've ever wanted to go beyond the headlines and TV drama, this one's for you.
In my head, when I think of this event, and I know like this is not how it's going to be, I just think of like a bunch of people in trench coats and fedoras with like magnifying glasses.
1950.
Yeah, I know. See here. A clue.
Oh boy. All right, Murfreesboro, grab your lawn chairs and get ready for some incredible music. Gallagher Fest 2026 is happening Saturday, May 16th in downtown Murfreesboro. It's shaping up to be one amazing day of live entertainment. Enjoy toe tap and bluegrass, flat picking contests, workshops, food trucks, vendors, and performances from incredible bands all day long. Whether you're a musician, a music lover, or just looking for a fun community event, Gallagher Fest brings great energy, great food, and great music all together in one unforgettable celebration. This is one spring tradition you don't want to miss.
Yeah, so they moved locations. They used to be next to the Walnut House, and they moved across from my office now. And so when I get out of the car in the morning, for a while it took me to figure out what was happening because I kept hearing like bandsaws, like I was like, what is
like
that
the
noise?
Book Deliverance.
Yeah, and then I realized that they were just cutting guitars across the street now, and that's where that noise was coming from. A lot of fun, but that's a great festival.
Yeah.
If you're a musician, you would really love this. They build great guitars.
Yes. Murfreesboro, here's your chance to experience local history for free. On Sunday, May 17th, Oakland's Mansion is opening its doors for Free Day from 10 to 4 p.m. Take a self-guided tour through one of Murfreesboro's most historic homes, enjoy live music from the Home Sweet Home Band, explore the beautiful grounds, meet local history organizations from all around Rutherford County. You can pack a picnic, stroll the walking trails, and spend the day discovering the stories that help shape our community. It's educational, relaxing, family-friendly, and completely free.
Yeah, and if you've not been to Oakland Mansion before, it's beautiful in there. If you don't know the history of it, it's a fun thing to do. It's a good family outing. And a little Rutherford County, Murfreesboro history of what kind of went on there.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right, Murfreesboro, get ready for an afternoon of beautiful music. The Middle Tennessee Sinfonietta wraps up its anniversary season with a special performance of Sibelius. If I said that wrong, I apologize. I had it last week on Sunday, May 17th at Hinton Hall inside MTSU School of Music. The concert features Sibelius Symphony No. 5, exciting world premiere compositions, and a festive overture in what promises to be a powerful musical experience. Whether you're a lifelong classical music fan or simply looking for a relaxing afternoon, this free concert is a perfect way to enjoy live music right here in Murfreesboro.
That'll be really great. And, we don't have a lot of the orchestra stuff going on around here, so that's awesome.
And it's great that those are two free events for families back to back.
Yep.
Murfreesboro, this Memorial Day weekend, prepare for something truly moving. The 2026 Murfreesboro Healing Field returns May 23rd through the 25th, transforming the area into a breathtaking display of American flags, honoring veterans, active military, first responders, and loved ones who have served. This powerful tribute is more than just something you see. It's something you feel as you walk among the flags and reflect on the sacrifices made for our freedom. Guests can also experience the Walking the Freedom Trail exhibit, exploring the history and meaning of the American flag throughout our nation's history. It's a beautiful opportunity to honor heroes, remember loved ones, and come together as a community in gratitude and remembrance.
Yeah, and on Sunday, during those festivities, those events that are going on for that, one of our friends, Dave Weil, is giving a little speech.
Opening ceremony speech at the Stones River Battlefield National Park area.
Yeah, it starts at 1:30 for him.
That's right.
Yeah, so if you want to go see Dave, who's been on the show before.
Yep.
Then you can go check him out at that event too.
And grab a burger.
Yeah.
Steak and tray.
Well, if you think those events were exciting for you, and we had a lot of them there.
We did.
So if you don't remember them exactly, we have them in the links below for you. So you can go check those out and see what you like and follow those links and find you a good event to go to for you and your family. And then also, while you're doing that and you're checking things out, go ahead and hit that like button. Also, send us a comment. If she said it wrong, tell her she said it wrong.
I can take it.
So what is it?
And smash that subscribe button. I'm still trying to remember the Elliot guy.
Elliot something. If you know who Elliot is, then comment Elliot's last name. All right, we'll be back with our first guest right after this message.
It starts with a warm welcome, the kind you only find back home. South Central Bank is a community bank, investing in people and local businesses, making a difference in the community we serve. From business loans to home mortgages, checking and savings accounts to CDs, South Central Bank is your hometown source with people who truly know you. South Central Bank, where hometown still means something. Visit our location on Georgetown Park near Five Senses Restaurant. South Central Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, we are back with our guest today, Miss Cheryl Blanchard with Alzheimer's Tennessee.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Good to see you guys again.
Yeah, great seeing you. Welcome back to the show. We're excited to have you on and talk about things that are happening.
Yeah, a lot coming up.
Yeah.
And we messed you up by moving locations and not having a table.
I know, I have all my goodies. I'll just hold them, but we're good.
Yeah,
We're good,
Cheryl
we're
walked
good.
in this morning. She said, where's the table?
It's okay. I have a bench, a
Yeah.
stool.
We made it work. We made it work.
Well, let's jump right into your event.
Yeah.
You want me to hold the flyer so you can talk about it?
Sure, that would be great.
start with this.
We are coming up on May 23rd. I know you talked about a lot of things this weekend, but May 23rd is hold out our 4th annual Rockin Against Alzheimer's, presented by Amada Senior Care. And it is just such a fun event. You know, we go out to Hop Springs, which is a local venue, of course. We bring in Mixtape, which is a local 80s
so
tribute
fun.
band. They are outstanding. And all the proceeds raised at that concert support your local Alzheimer's organization. You know, I've explained this before, but we are a statewide organization. We're not affiliated with the national organization. So that means that every penny we raise stays right here in the local community to serve our neighbors, our friends, our families that are impacted by Alzheimer's or related dementia. So really just invite everybody out. Have you guys been yet?
I went either last year or the year before.
I have not been yet. We were out of town last
and I
year.
love Mixtape. And then I had the Purple Rain signature drink before.
Yeah, the Purple Rain Signature Cocktail, that's a specialty thing that night, and all of those proceeds benefit Alzheimer's Tennessee as well.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so I got tickets with you guys' names on them. They'll be with me, so if you want to come on out and be my guest, love to have you.
Thank you so much.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So I want to talk about Alzheimer's a little bit. It's something that impacts my family. I've had several family members with Alzheimer's. If you're a family and you're like kind of something's not right, what are some early signs or signs of Alzheimer's that might trigger somebody to go, maybe we should get this looked at? And the earlier the better, right?
Absolutely, the earlier the better. And the number one thing, now, you know, Alzheimer's is just one of the things that causes dementia. So a lot of people think dementia is memory loss. It is not. Dementia is brain failure. But there are some dementias that don't start with memory loss. I want to get that out there first because it's often missed and misdiagnosed because we're only looking for memory loss. But when we're talking about Alzheimer's disease in particular, short-term memory loss is one of the key first things that families see. But because we kind of fill in the gaps for each other, we can miss it. You know, like you guys have been friends for a while, you do the show, she might say, who was that NASCAR driver?
Yeah.
and, you know, you'll talk about that tomorrow and go, oh yeah, da-da-da, because you've shared that moment, that memory. So we fill in the gap. So it's really easy to miss. That short-term memory loss, that remembering things from 30 years ago just fine, can't remember what you ate for lunch, or even if you had lunch. That's one of the first things we see. And then the other really big hallmark for Alzheimer's disease in particular is language difficulties. Just can't find that word, using thingy, just can't quite get there. And then difficulty with language, with understanding. Like you'll say something to somebody and they just can't comprehend the word. So that those formal language skills really get impacted early on. But the main thing we say about all the dementias is when these deficits start to impact your daily life, it's really time to get that evaluated. You know, every time I go to a superstore, I forget where I parked the car. But that's because we're busy women. We're thinking about a lot of things at once, right? What am I cooking for dinner? Does my daughter need anything? Oh, I gotta let the dog out. You know, there's so much going on. You just kind of, where you park the car kind of falls off that shelf. But I find it. I'm not still walking around the parking lot looking, right? So somebody with dementia, when they misplace an item, it's put somewhere really obscure, like you might put the remote control in the kitchen drawer because you went to get a spoon for your ice cream and you set it down. So they'll misplace things and not be able to find them, or they won't be able to backtrack to remember where that car was parked. So it starts impacting your daily life. Then we really do want to get that evaluation.
Is it only the elderly or like are there signs maybe earlier on?
Definitely. So I work with a neuropathologist here locally, and we talk about cases a lot, and we refer to each other a lot. He told me the other day, he said, I'm about to go do an eval on my youngest patient ever with Alzheimer's disease. Anybody want to take a guess?
32?
I was about to say 30, 32.
28 years old.
Wow.
28 years old. So that's another, and I'm glad you asked that question, because it's another misnomer, is that when we think of, and dementia in particular, because again, they're different things, but when we think of dementia just being something with elderly, we're really, again, missing out a lot. So frontal temporal dementia and Lewy body dementia often impact people more in their 50s. So you're talking about somebody in the height of their career, maybe still raising a family, all that, and suddenly their brains are failing. They're not able to function at their jobs, not able to take care of things around the house, and they're so much younger. So we just need to remember it's not only an age thing. And of course, Pat Summitt, very famous Tennessee person who was diagnosed with early onset Alzheimer's. So that's under 65, early onset Alzheimer's. Over 65, we just call it Alzheimer's. But with the other dementias, they certainly can be in the 40s and 50s.
Yeah. So something that families may run into, and this might be helpful for them, is sometimes you realize it, but the person that's having the troubles can be very resistant to going and getting that checked.
Yeah.
Is there any tips or tricks or things that you can help families, that you can give them to say, hey, try this or do this, or maybe we can see if we can get them in like this?
Yeah,
You know?
and that's the $1 million question. I get asked that a lot, because I wouldn't want to admit anything was wrong. I'd want to say, what's wrong with you? Why do you think something's wrong with me? Something's wrong with you, and that happens a lot. Sometimes we can get in what I call like through the back door, like, Mom, I know you're fine, but I would just feel so much better if you just go get checked out.
Right.
But the other really important thing is you actually brought it up already, is the earlier we know something, the more chances we've got to provide treatments that can help that person. So we want to get it early, because early diagnosis is better. But the other thing that I use to talk to families about, or people that are resistant, is, look, do you know there are about 100 different things that cause dementia, and that a lot of them are reversible? And people go, you can reverse dementia? Well, not the big ones, not Alzheimer's, Lewy body, vascular, or frontal temporal. But yeah, there's so many medical conditions that can mimic dementia that let's go to the doctor and get this checked out, because maybe we can get this fixed.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe you'll kind of get back to normal.
Wonderful.
And delirium being one of those things, reactions to vitamin deficiencies, thyroid issues, B12 issues.
Menopause.
That with brain fog, So I don't know if they're fixed for that yet. I'm still looking for the, what do we do with that one? But yeah, there's a lot of things that it can be reversible. So that's the main thing, if I can get people to understand that look, we may be able to fix this, but we don't know unless we get it evaluated.
Sometimes I get those alarms on my phone for silver alerts, and I read somewhere, I don't know all the details, you have some kind of silver alert kit?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm glad you brought that up, because May is Silver Alert Awareness Month.
Okay, look at that.
So we're really encouraging everybody. There's another little treat for you there, and I'll show this one. May is Silver Alert Awareness Month. So the Silver Alert law was passed in 2021. And since it passed, over, I think we're at about 550 people have been located and safely returned home.
Great.
So we are so excited about that. But when it first came out, law enforcement officers had to gather certain information in order to contact TBI to issue that alert. And they were finding that families didn't quite have everything they needed. And they were wasting time looking. So we put together these kits. This is a free kit that families can get just by contacting us. On the flyer there, you see there's also a link and a QR code. So just contact Alzheimer's Tennessee. Any family that is providing care to someone with dementia should get a Silver Alert kit.
Yes.
And I hear families say all the time that, well, my loved one hasn't done that. And I go, yet. 6 out of 10 people with a diagnosis will wonder.
Wow.
6 out of 10. So it's a pretty high number. So we just want folks to be prepared and have that information. When you're in a crisis situation, that's the wrong time to go digging for stuff.
Absolutely.
So we just fill it out, have it ready to go in case you need it.
We do it for our kids. We get the identity kits. We should do it for our loved ones.
Absolutely. And highly successful, as we said, over about 500, I think we're around 550 or so.
That's amazing.
That's good information. So if you're interested in that, make sure that you are going to this website. We'll get some links.
Yeah, we'll put the links below.
Yeah, of course. Well, we have about 1 minute left.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to shout out for your event or anything else you want to talk about before we go?
Mainly just May Silver Alert Awareness Month. Glad we hit on that. Rockin Against Alzheimer's is coming up. And then June is Brain Health Awareness Month. So do want to say on our website, especially Lance, with you talking about, I've got this family history, a lot of people think that's doom, and it's not. So I want to encourage anybody who also has a family history that the studies show us that there's more that you can do to lower your risk than you are impacted by that genetic link. So about 70% of risk is in your control. Those are modifiable risk factors. 30% is in those non-modifiable. So we've got information on our website about that as well, about brain health and all the things that you can do to lower your risk.
Great, thank you. Thank you for all that information, and thank you for being on the show.
Oh, so good to see you guys again, and I'll see you at Rockin.
Yep.
Yes.
In the neon and
In the neon,
Yeah,
bring
absolutely.
your mullets and your spandex.
yeah, come on out. It's going to be a great show.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks
All
for
right.
having me.
Up next, Purple Paws Pet of the Week. This week's Pet of the Week comes to us from Proverbs 12:10 Animal Rescue. Meet Jeremiah.
Was it bullfrog?
You got to sing.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
Thank you.
I don't want to blow the mic out.
Yeah.
I could really go at it if I wanted to.
And this sweet little guy is ready to be your very best friend. At just 3 months old, Jeremiah is goofy, roly-poly bundle of joy who loves other dogs. He's already crate trained and is ready to wiggle his way into your heart. He's playful, lovable, and full of personality. Basically, the perfect pup for anyone who's looking to add a little extra happiness to their home. If you've been searching for your new bestie, Jeremiah is the answer.
And Jeremiah is not a bullfrog.
No.
He's a bulldog. If you're interested in adopting Jeremiah, reach out to Proverbs 12:10 and make Jeremiah part of your family today. More information are in these links below. And stop, don't scroll just yet. We're going to be right back with this America 250 moment.
What does America mean to me? It comes down to all people are created equal, and we all have this certain liberty, and I think that's very important. It's defined because we have the liberty and the freedom to worship how we want to worship, and gather with the people that we want to gather with, and have careers with the wildest objectives that we can pursue, and we have the freedom to criticize our elected officials. We can have freedom to create whatever kind of art we want to create, satire, things that might make you think outside of the box. All of those things happen here in America, and it's led us to be the greatest nation in the whole world because we have this constant evolution of Americans who try to improve their life, improve their families' outcomes, and they're able to do that in this structure of society that we've cradled here in democracy. And I think that's just awesome. To me, America is, all of those things encapsulated, but at the end of the day, it gets down to family and relationships, and the ability for us to look across the aisle of whatever political spectrums we might be on, and be united. And I think sometimes our most trying moments are the ones that define us the most. I remember after September 11th, just how unified this country felt, and it's a pretty special feeling, and that can only happen in a special place like the United States of America. Happy birthday, America. Happy 250.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was really inspirational. I love how he talked about community and people. And, especially after the election, if you voted, you can complain. If not, you can't. It's part of what makes America great.
Yeah, I mean, it's America. You have the freedom. You can complain either way if you want.
Right.
The thing is, everybody's entitled to their opinion, and he made a good point with that. We're all in this together. There's equality in this country. We're all born equal.
Yes.
And we're all born the same way, and that's what America is about. And I appreciate his message. Thank you, Brian.
No greater place in the world than here.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching this far. If you've made it, we appreciate it. If you've not liked and commented and shared and done all the things yet, you've not done what you're supposed to do. So start doing that right now before the show ends. And then make sure that you join us next week for some more great episodes. And another great episode, we have more guests, more
pets.
Fun, lots of fun. And
Another America 250.
And next week's going to be a little thank you episode.
Yeah, we're going to have a special episode.
Yeah. And we got to thank our wonderful sponsors. We have South Central Bank,
Superior Overhead Doors,
Valley Growers,
615 Insurance.
Info Rural Social Media.
KDGi Architectural Firm.
Really, you really drug out the I there. Accentuate it.
I did. I made it racially.
Appreciate you. And thank you to our wonderful staff. We appreciate everything they do. They put in a lot of hard work to make all this look great, and we're so thankful for that.
Yes, yes. And thank you, Brandon and Brandon at KDGi. Look at how I just said it normal.
I know you love it. And also, I've already said it, you got just a few seconds left. Like, share, comment.
Smash the subscribe button on YouTube.
What she said. And also, if you can't watch us, you can listen to us on any podcast platform that you enjoy. So if you're driving down the road and want to listen to Good Morning Murfreesboro, we'll be right there with you. And from all of us here at Good Morning Murfreesboro, we wish you a great weekend.
And whatever you do this weekend, do it right here in Murfreesboro.